Okay, so
that ain't gonna happen.
So if Man United came in for Brendan,
yeah.
Would he up and leave Leicester and go Man United?
Yeah, come on, Jason. Manchester United. When these managers talk, they talk about the honour to manage Manchester United. It's not the same as managing Arsenal, bro. It's not the same.
You're not the same club that you was back then, though.
The club is still the club.
Yeah.
The club is still the club. When they talk about walking out into the theatre of dreams, bro, way these people talk about it, nobody don't talk about the Emirates like that or Arsenal. It's just not the same.
I was gonna say something, but
you don't want to say anything. You don't want to say anything.
The empty crates.
What I'm saying, this is
12,000 on the first day.
Honestly speaking, though, Black, when we're talking about the size of the club, this is what you're talking about: is the fans and support.
Arsenal are a big club, though.
Man United is a juggernaut in this game. Yo, what's happening, people? We are back again. What's happening, man? Thanks for watching another episode of Everyone's a Pundit, episode 18 now. And as you can see, the boys, or if you're watching, you can see the boys are now repping their teams again. Jason's wearing the shirt. You know, he abandoned it last week.
I didn't abandon it. Yeah.
Why are you so angry? Jesus, we just started the thing and he's already coming proper angry, you know. You know what I'm going to say? If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button if you enjoy. And if you're a regular to Everyone's a Pundit, please hit that like button as well. And tell your friends and keep sharing. And if you're listening on the audio, people, to my right I have
Patrick Tyrant, aka Young Swaggy Daniels. When you see the T, see the P. When you see the P, you know it represents T.
And to my left, you done know already.
Boom, bam, bing. Mr. Jason Alex, come on.
Come on.
Yeah, man. So basically, if you are just listening on the audio, you're not going to be able to see it. But Patrick has come in today with a woolly hat and scarf, like we ain't got heating in the building.
It's winter time.
We ain't got heating in the.
Just rapping, innit?
This guy is gassed at the moment, people, man. Jesus.
Something different. It's winter time.
Oh man.
Gotta keep warm, you know. Gotta keep warm. Have a bit of a swag. You know how it goes. You know what I mean? Drip too hard.
Oh please. And you lot should know already, man. I'm Semps. If you're watching, please, you see the socials up on the screen there. Twitter and Instagram. Follow us at Views TV Official. And yeah, man, we're gonna get into it today.
Let's go.
The segments and the order of play will be, we're gonna have to obviously get into and discuss Arsenal and Unai Emery. Jason, I'm sure, has got a lot to say on that one. We're also going to do a preview to the Man United and Spurs game that's coming.
Tasty.
Yep.
Tasty fixture.
Very tasty. Very tasty, boy. And then we've got a question from one of our regular viewers that he would like us to ask. So we're gonna give our opinion and take on the question, and then we're also gonna do who would you sign.
Okay.
All right, man. Okay. So boom, bang, bing, Mr. Jason Alex. What are you saying, man? You finally got your wish. Emery got sacked.
Yeah.
And what was it? Friday morning?
No, Friday.
Friday morning. It was after.
Yeah, day after.
Yeah, Friday morning. Was you expecting it Friday morning?
Well, yeah, because I got back in from football Thursday night. And around about 11 o'clock, I saw breaking news. Senior figures at Arsenal are gonna meet tomorrow to discuss the team's results.
Yeah.
Like, what's there to discuss, man? You can see what the results are, you get me? Like, don't be telling me that you're giving Emery like a couple more games to fix up. Like, man needs to go, innit? And then obviously Friday morning, I'm in class and I see the thing pop up on my watch. The Bleacher Report popped up on my watch saying Arsenal sacked Emery. I was like, yes. So, I mean, at the end of the day, he had to go, man.
Yeah.
Like,
allegedly, he had the backing of you guys. I mean, I don't know how clear this is or how true, but allegedly he had the backing. But because there was empty seats, and because
the empty
seats,
apparently,
and the empty crates.
Anyway, apparently, and talk to the proper fans, because these guys are some banter thing. Anyway, yeah, I read that like they flew Raul and Edu and Vinay, I think all three of them flew over to America to meet the Cronkies.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
the rest of the board members, yeah.
Wow.
And it had already been, that's what it was, Austin said it had already been decided that he was going to be let go anyway, regardless of the Frankfurt result.
What, that Friday?
It was decided before
the Frankfurt
game that they were going to let him go. I think it was the Wednesday.
Yeah, we heard it in it. Well, I can't remember where I heard it from, but I even tweeted that I'm hearing that Emery's gone now.
Yeah, so they decided that he was gone regardless. So
Wow.
obviously, the Frankfurt game just kind of...
Yeah, just drummed it home.
And then they had to let him go. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I would have liked it if it did work out for him. I never want a manager to come into a job and fail. You get what I'm saying? I would have liked for it to work out for him, but he killed himself, man. Like, everyone saw how the team was performing, his tactics, his substitutions. I mean, his communication skills wasn't the greatest. I mean, I could hardly understand him. I don't know about the players, but I couldn't understand him. But
I think his peak though. I mean, so because the guy is not English, and English is probably his third or fourth language. He can definitely speak Spanish. Obviously, you know, he was in France, so he can speak French. So the guy, I think personally, he did quite well because he came over here. He doesn't have a translator anymore. He answers all the questions himself. You know, he responds to the media himself, and then people are killing him for that. I think that's a bit harsh.
I think it's just the way he pronounces certain words. But like you said,
it
Pat,
is
the other
harsh.
day, I know. But like you said the other day, I think he tried too much.
Yeah,
When you said that,
he did,
I agree with what you said.
What do you mean he tried too much?
Basically, what I said is that he came over here and he tried to do too much too soon. Like when Pochettino or any non-speaking English manager comes in, they always have a translator for a while, even after a year or so. And if there's something they don't understand, they're taught to the translator, and then they'll field their questions. I've even seen Pep doing it recently. So like when English isn't your first language, no matter how good you feel or comfortable you feel you are, you should always have a translator there to kind of get the message across. Because the translator can then even say to Emery, you know, speak in Spanish, and then he can translate it. Because I think him doing too much too soon is what killed him ultimately.
Well,
so
I know, look, Jason has been calling for him to go. You haven't been happy. For those of you that follow us on the Instagram, you'll see Jason put a video up just giving his thoughts on everything. One thing I wanted to ask, Jay, is the empty seats that were at... I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to throw no shade. But what was that down to? Because you was trying to... I asked you, and I think you tried to explain. I didn't quite understand what you meant. Right. Why were there so many empty seats?
So basically, from what I was told, when we played Frankfurt last year, a lot of Red members sold their tickets to Frankfurt fans. So in the end, during that game, majority of the fans in the stadium were Frankfurt fans, innit?
Wow,
which
okay.
shouldn't be the case.
Yeah, of course.
So obviously this year, and plus I think their supporters were on a ban or something like that. Hence, there's no away support.
Yeah.
But this year, Arsenal didn't sell any tickets to that game to any Red members, and I think I read only season ticket people could attend.
Okay.
And obviously, with what's going on with the team, how they're not performing and whatnot, people just couldn't bother to turn up anyway. So that's why it looked so empty. Yeah, you get me?
It doesn't look good though. You must recognise the fact that a big club like Arsenal should not have empty seats like that in a European football match.
I understand that, but then fans are fed up, bro. Like teams not performing, man.
But this then goes back to, and this is the point I wanted to make. This then goes back to when we've talked about the Arsenal fan base being toxic.
Yeah.
You should support your team through the good times and the bad times.
Yeah, it's a marriage, it's only natural.
I get that, but you need to understand from the fans' perspective, when you're paying top dollar, and you're being mugged off for like the last 10 years, I mean, at the end of the day, we moved to the Emirates to compete with the big teams. We haven't done that. These fans are paying top dollar for tickets.
How much is a ticket for Europa League?
Boy,
30 quid, 40 quid, something like that?
For Europa? Yeah, if you're paying about 20 quid. But if you're talking overall, like, season ticket and all that, as a season ticket holder, if you're paying top dollar and then the club's mugging you off with performances, they're lying to the fans, when the club's not performing well, you think, why am I wasting my time busting the gut coming down to watch for? And then you put in a performance like that. I mean, obviously the team wasn't performing under Emery, and we lost that game to Frankfurt. So you know, fans probably thought, you know, something, F it, man. I'm not wasting my time coming from where all the way down to the Emirates to watch the dead rubber. To be fair, everyone expected Arsenal to win that. You know what I'm saying? All we need is a point to qualify. Yeah. So
everyone expected
it's not like it's a final or it's a semi-final or something like that. It's just a group game where Arsenal need a point, and we failed to do that. And fans are just fed up, bruv. I think now you'll see the next home game
be back to normal.
Yeah, to support Freddie and whatnot. So yeah.
You happy with Freddie?
What as in like
interim manager Freddie Ljungberg? Are you happy with the appointment, basically?
No. Why? It's not an appointment. He's just there, innit?
I think he understood. Freddie Ljungberg, the appointment you have.
Listen, he will do for now, innit? It's better than rushing and then employing anyone. You get what I'm saying? Because I think that's what they did with Emery. You know, I think they rushed that one. So,
you think so?
Yeah, I think they did.
I thought they had time to make the right appointment.
No, they had time.
I think they personally rushed it, man. They didn't analyse it properly, bro.
Yeah, they had time.
Yeah, but they didn't analyse it properly. Like, you know,
allegedly Arteta was the front runner.
The
last moment they got cold feet and they wanted to prove a winner.
You need to understand, yeah. Emery came with a record. All right, he won 3 Europas, yeah. But at the same time, you need to analyse other stuff as well. How he did in the Spanish league. He was known for not having a good away record. First and foremost.
That's right. He still made top 4 on a few occasions, and then also when he was in France, he didn't win the league his first year, but second year he won the league.
Yeah, but who did he have?
I know. But you still got to manage them. I mean, obviously the first year losing to Monaco, that was a travesty. That shouldn't have happened. But second year he bounced back. So the guy did come with credibility.
And Jason was happy. Do you remember the hashtags?
Yeah. No,
do you remember the hashtags?
No, listen.
You man. Oh my God.
That's the thing.
Hashtag new Arsenal.
Yeah. And
Jason was doing it.
But I was happy that he came, because I'm not going to spread negativity on any manager that comes to manage Arsenal, because what's the point in doing that? You don't know how it could turn out well for him, and then you look like an idiot for kicking off in the first place.
We saw. I mean, obviously after Emery got sacked, and after I saw loads of videos. Robbie was happy, DT was happy, Troops was happy. Literally, the whole family was happy.
That's because he didn't get the team to perform how they should be. That's why they were happy. It's not
because that's going back to he wasn't a rush decision. Arsenal took their time, and at the time he was a top candidate for the job, and he come in with a pedigree. There's no doubt about that.
Oh boy.
Yes, he hasn't performed, but the guy is a credible manager.
Would you have him at Tottenham?
It's hard to say because
Tottenham are bigger now, though, isn't it? You don't get the Jose.
But I want to know.
But when? What, now or before?
Before.
Poch was probably no. If I'm being real, no, because Pochettino was in the middle of a project. We were all happy with Poch, so no. And before Pochettino came in, Emery probably was just making his name. So realistically, timing, no.
I like I said in the video on Instagram the other day, I just feel that some managers are for the Premier League, some managers are not for the Premier League, and I think he's just one of them. He's just not for the Premier League.
I think he took the job too soon, personally. In terms of his English, he could have taken a bit more time to understand the English language, and then also he should have had a translator for a lot longer.
Yeah, but that doesn't. Do you mean that like for training as well?
Everything, because obviously
because press conferences and what the fans think is neither here or there, really. It's more about the football.
That they weren't understanding his points, and I'm reading a lot of stuff saying that players were getting bored of him in the meetings and stuff like that because they couldn't understand what he was trying to portray and get across. So he should have had a translator instead of trying to take on too much.
Yeah, it's important. Obviously, when you're doing coaching, getting your message across is an important part of it.
So I think, when last season he came in, we was doing well. I think then he had the translator. But since he got rid of it,
it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
So that's my theory on it.
Glad to see you in better spirits now, though, Jay, because he's been really grumpy and moody this week.
Good to see you in the merchandise as well again.
Am I never not always in the merchandise?
What happened last week?
I've only 1 week, bro. Check out all the other podcasts I've been on, bro. You get me?
He's been grumpy this week, man. Like proper swearing and effing and blinding and arguing with people. That's not what you're like. I can see it's taking a toll on you. This whole it's taking a toll on you. I wanted to get him up here and just to let everybody know and let him know that we still love you, Jay, man. You know. Haven't you noticed, man has been grumpy this week.
Very touchy.
Yeah,
very
man,
touchy.
trust me.
Very touchy.
So I'm glad that Emery's gone now so we can get the Jason Alex back that we know and love. You know what I mean?
Jokers.
But you know what? So going forward now, so you got Freddie in charge to the end of the season.
Freddie's at the wheel.
Freddie's at the wheel. You know, imagine a world, people, where Poch and Emery get sacked before Ollie. Imagine that.
That's mad.
Can you imagine? Like, who could have thought that?
But Ollie's won a few games recently, innit, as well, hasn't he?
Ollie.
He won, like, I think before today he won 5 out of 7.
Oh no, you're right. Actually.
He went on a little purple patch, but that's.
You obviously feel that's not good enough. But
see, this is the issue with us at the moment is we'll have this little patch, then we'll have a game like today, and then we'll go back, and then we'll have another, and we're literally just going to be like this yo-yoing, and we're going to finish.
Because you lost midweek as well, didn't you? So now you're on, you lost midweek, and then obviously you drew today. So
midweek was a nothing game, to be fair.
Yeah, that was nothing.
But what do you reckon that Freddie can do between now and the end of the season, realistically?
Hopefully, I'm just hoping that he kind of gets the team going, playing well.
Have you written off this season now?
The top 4. If like Leicester won today, not Leicester. Sorry, if Chelsea won, and forget Man City, they're cemented anyway. I think Chelsea's giving a little hope, but before I did write off. But you know something, as long as he gets the team playing well, man. As long as if we get top 4, it's a bonus. If we don't, then we just have to go again.
So right now, you just want to just see some good football again,
get the team going, man,
and then look to. Yeah. Would you like to see him long term?
Freddie.
Yeah.
No, I've got my target, bruv.
Who is your target?
There we go.
You asked me a question. I've told you, bro. I've got my target.
Yeah, who's your target?
Rodgers, isn't it?
Oh Jesus, Brendan ain't leaving.
Do you think that's realistic?
Boy, he hasn't come out and said, like, no, apparently he's got a clause in his contract.
Well, yeah, he didn't really say. I don't know if you watched the interview. I watched it live, and he just said, I'm sure, like most contracts, I have a clause in it. That's all he said, and then people have ran with that and taken it. Well, he didn't say anything other than. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, boy, that's who I want my number one. Yeah. My number one target. Yeah,
I've since read now that allegedly his clause is 14 million. So I don't know how true this is. I don't know where people are getting these figures from. But
so let's get into this actually. And viewers, I would like to know you lot's views on this because I personally don't believe that Brendan Rodgers would leave a Leicester City project to go to Arsenal in this current moment. Jason seems to think that he would. Patrick, what do you think?
I don't think. I mean, I had a bet with one of my friends. His name's Carlos. I put it out there, and we've bet 50 quid today. He's adamant that Brendan Rodgers will be the next appointed Arsenal manager.
Serious?
And I was like, there's no chance. So, like, come on. I mean, just being real, innit? As a football fan, I'm taking my Tottenham hat off. I'm just looking.
Go on, take it off there.
I like that one.
Hypothetically speaking, innit? Hypothetically speaking, of course. But Brendan Rodgers, the players he's got at his disposal, the football he's playing at Leicester, he's comfortable there. The team love him. He's getting the results. The players are listening to him. Why would he leave them to then go to Arsenal? I'm not even trying to throw shade. I'm just saying in this current climate where the two teams are. Also, Leicester have won the league recently, so he's got players in there that are proven winners. Why would he then leave there to then go to Arsenal, which is a massive rebuilding project?
Oh, it could be a number of factors. It could be.
And and another question: will Arsenal back the guy? Because if he leaves Leicester to go to Arsenal, he's gonna need backing.
I'm sure they will. They backed Emery.
That's not the backing I'm talking about.
What sort of backing mean? As in,
like, you're gonna have to spend 250 million realistically. 200 million. If you really want to be a contender again, you're gonna need a whole back four essentially, and then you're gonna need.
It wouldn't happen strate away though. It will be over a period of time. Yeah, it will be a.
Does he really want to do that?
It depends, innit? It depends. Like, if would an opportunity come round again to manage like a.
I think so. I think for Brendan Rodgers, yes.
Well, it depends if all the teams get if all the teams have their managers in.
But sackings always happen, though, innit?
Like, yeah. The managers it's not like he's going to be at the game in the next 5 years. He's going to be around, man.
And if Rodgers is doing well at Leicester, of course the chances will come. Man City at some point will need a new manager. Tottenham might do. We don't know how long Jose is going to stay there. Man United, who knows who their next manager is going to be. So there's going to be chances. Do you know what I mean? Even Arsenal, if you appoint someone, he doesn't do well, how long will he stay? So Rodgers will have he doesn't need to rush his next appointment.
Doesn't need to rush it, but I wouldn't rule it out completely to say he won't come. I see your point.
Yeah.
I see your point, but you just never know in football, bro.
No, you don't.
Arsenal could offer him a massive paycheck. He's not really thinking. Sometimes the managers go to these jobs for the money, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
But do you want a manager to come in for the money?
Yeah, but if Arsenal offer him better than what he's getting at Leicester,
I think the point I want to make is the fact that he's the Leicester City manager at the moment. So, come the end of the season, he's not going to get sacked. No. Leicester are, I reckon, going to finish inside the top 4 comfortably, I reckon. Yeah. So, if you've achieved that with this Leicester, and why would you then leave that to then go to Arsenal?
And don't forget, Leicester, I mean, I know they're not per se a massive club, but they've got money. Do you know what I mean? They've got money.
Exactly. So, this is the point I was making to Ash earlier. They've got money. He's got backing.
Exactly.
He's built up a good. Now the chances are that they may lose 1 or 2 players, but then he can go and bring in other players.
I don't think who would they unless like Man City come in for Sanucci or whoever.
Madison.
Madison possibly. Yeah, that's a good shout.
Madison probably the only. But then again, he's probably the only one really.
Let's put something to you. Let's say, for example, let's just say Arsenal, Leicester make the top 4, and Arsenal coming from then.
Yeah, but we're talking about this hypothetical stuff that ain't gonna happen, Jason.
I'm just saying though. Imagine if Arsenal do make the top 4, and then Arsenal coming from then.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
So
that's a more realistic shout.
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but now we're proper shooting the breeze, like throwing the thing out there and just hoping that it sticks. Okay, so that ain't gonna happen.
So if Man United came in for Brendan, would he up and leave Leicester and go Man United?
Yeah, the size. Come on, Jason. Manchester United. When these managers talk, they talk about the honour to manage Manchester United. It's not the same as managing Arsenal, bro. It's not the same.
Yeah, you're not the same club that you was back then, though.
The club is still the club.
Yeah.
The club is still the club. When they talk about walking out into the theatre of dreams, bro, way these people talk about it, nobody don't talk about the Emirates like that or Arsenal. It's just not the same.
I was gonna say something, but
you don't want to say. You don't want to say anything.
The empty craze.
What I'm saying,
this is 12,000 on a Thursday. Night.
Honestly speaking, though, Black, when we're talking about the size of the club, this is what you're talking about: is the fans and support.
Arsenal are a big club, though.
Man United is a juggernaut in this game.
Obviously, I'm seeing a lot of stuff going off what Semps is saying. I'm seeing a lot of stuff recently about Pochettino to Arsenal, and I'm like, the cheek of you Arsenal fans, you lot dissed him for 5 years.
We didn't diss him.
No, you dissed
not
him.
Not Pochettino.
Oh, come on, let's be real. You dissed the guy for 5 years about how he's a failure.
No,
every time when Poch was praised and basically applauded by everyone else, what has he won though? What has he won? That's a diss. So now all of a sudden the cheek of Arsenal fans such as yourself to say, I'll take Pochettino.
Desperate, man.
It don't make no sense.
Yeah, he's not a crap manager though.
He's not.
But
Rodgers ain't won nothing in the Prem.
Desperation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But now you're saying,
would you take Poch?
Huh? I want Poch.
Yeah, but he's never dissed Poch.
I've never dissed Poch.
And he's never dissed Spurs like that.
I've never dissed Poch.
He's never come out.
All I said is that
I've respected him for the longest period.
Arsenal fans on a whole always dissed Poch. Oh, he got them to the Champions League final. So what? He didn't win it. I heard that time and time again.
Come on, like, did you win it?
Yeah,
you know he's not going to be real. He's already come out this week and said that he wouldn't admit stuff on camera.
No. Yeah. So you can't, bruv. Let me ask you a question now, yeah? Because you know what my man said on camera, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about his whole interview. I'm talking about that section alone, yeah? Hence why everyone's taking that section.
What's his name? Lee
Judges.
Yeah, Lee Judges.
Everyone's taking that one section and they're just taking out of him because of it.
Yeah, so
my point is, if you felt a certain way about your rival club, yeah, even if you felt within yourself, would you come on camera and actually say you're jealous of your rival?
Yes, if I felt that way, I'll be honest.
Talk your truth, Jay.
Basically, on AFTV, Lee Judge has come out on Thursday night after they lost, and he said that he's jealous of Tottenham right now, and they're everything that Arsenal want to be.
He's smirking when he's saying
Imagine that.
But this is the point I was talking about with the power shift. Is he what he said? Is he not?
Is it not credible?
Is it not? Has he not got a point? Is what I mean. No. All right, let's leave the power shift to the side. Has he not got a point? Now you're talking about getting. You're now talking about getting in their reject of your manager. Do you know what I'm saying?
Arsenal fans always dissed him. Yeah, that's my point.
Now you're trying to get. You're talking about we will take your manager. Do you know what I mean? Like these are signing big managers. That even the way you went around sacking Poch and getting Jose,
it was big.
Smooth. That is swift. That's what you would hope Arsenal would do. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I don't see what's wrong with him coming out and speaking the truth.
Well, there's certain things you say in French, certain things you just keep to yourself, bro. It's not about speaking the truth, because no one's talking about, he was being real. People just laughing about what he said. Don't try that one with me, bro. Oh, you got to be real, bro. You got to be smart on these cameras, bro. You can't be coming out saying anything,
This is what got him annoyed earlier.
You can't be coming out saying anything, because you wouldn't come out and say it, and you wouldn't come out and say it.
If Arsenal... But
you wouldn't come out and say you're jealous. You would say...
For a long time, Jay, have I not on here said that back in the day I was always fearful when we played you guys? I was always...
That's nothing to
it's just me being honest.
Yeah, no, but that's a different comment, bro. No one's gonna have you for saying that.
Because I'm being honest, innit? I'm saying back in the day.
Are you afraid to say something in case people take the bit out of
being afraid, but you got to be smart when you say certain things, bro. You wouldn't say you wouldn't come out on the camera.
In the heat of the moment, the guy was emotional. You lot had just lost. Obviously, he was annoyed that he was there. The crowd, it was empty. It was a flat game. The players didn't give him anything, and he just said, "And he's tired of Emery. He's tired of how Arsenal going about things, and look how Tottenham are dealing with things."
Him saying you lot are a proper run club, that's fine, because you are a proper run club. But saying I'm jealous of them lot down the road, like, come on, man, you got to be smart when you're talking, bro. now he's never gonna let that. They're never gonna let him live that down, bro. Yeah. This is what I mean by you got to be smart. He's never ever gonna let them get him to live that down now, ever.
Okay, so you got to be smart, people, when you're on camera.
Not real, not honest.
Not real, just smart.
Be smart.
Just smart. So
do you understand what I'm saying? Thank you. You're not just gonna come out saying.
He's nodding, by the way, people.
He understands what I mean. He understands what I'm saying, though.
But I also understand the point about, because we had this chat in the group, and Semps was said, own your truths, be honest, own your truth.
Bro,
be real out here, man.
You can be real.
Just talk your talk. Don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about what people think.
Going back, when I was saying Poch has got to go, I was getting slated by Tottenham fans, because obviously everyone was so in love with Poch, and even I said it myself. I said, but I could see what was going on, and I said Poch has got to go.
Yeah, but Patrick, when we was asking you, are you Poch out? But you dilly-dallied with the answer.
I didn't dilly-dally. I answered it.
You went around it.
Exactly.
You know what you did. So this is what I mean, but you were smart with your answer.
Yeah, I hear that.
This is what I mean. Like he could be jealous of Tottenham. I'm not saying he shouldn't be. You get what I'm saying? If that's how he feels, no, I'm not jealous. If that's how he feels, that's fine. But come on, man, you got to be smart when you're coming out saying things.
So there's nothing about Spurs that makes you jealous?
No. What? We've got a new stadium, so what? What?
The fact that we're filling the stadium. I mean, what? We had 32,000 people.
You just built the thing. Arsenal's filling the stadium when they built it in 2006 every week.
Were they?
Yes.
I don't know. I can't go back that far. I don't know.
We'll see in the next 10 years how full your stadium is in the next 10 years.
Yeah, so obviously you're saying about the stadium being full 10 years ago. I hear that. And in 10 years, I'm hoping if we continue and grow and continue to develop, then the stadium will be full. Yeah. But obviously if we start going on a backwards spiral, then, we'll see what happens.
But this is what I mean by size of clubs. Yeah. Because no matter what goes on at Old Trafford, Jose out, Moyes, Van Gaal, Ollie, all the issues, you don't see empty seats.
You do see empty seats at Old Trafford, bruv. I'm not having that. You do, bruv. I'm not even trying. You do see empty seats at Old Trafford, bruv. I've seen empty seats at Old Trafford on live games.
Jason, Old Trafford is full and I'm not talking about every single seat. Come on, I'm being realistic when I'm talking about empty seats like what you saw at the Emirates. You don't see empty seats.
No, not like that. No.
But even so, you don't see Man United are filling their stadium week in, week out. Week in, week out. Week in.
The majority of the time at Arsenal, the stadium's majority full.
But this is the point I'm making: is it doesn't matter what happens, you will not see that what you saw at Arsenal at Old Trafford.
Yeah, but I explained to you why that was.
The explanation weren't good enough.
Oh my days, bro! I'm telling you, that's why.
You then said, "Oh, some people don't want to turn up because they're paying their money and they what." I think it all comes down to you not supporting your club.
Yeah,
that's what it all comes down to.
Yeah, but we do.
And it's your fan base.
Because,
it's your fan base.
Bro, I can't speak for every season ticket holder, but at the end of the day, yeah. Maybe some couldn't make it. Maybe some couldn't be bothered.
Oh yeah, there might have been traffic on the roads. But anyway, we'll keep it moving. People, leave us your comments and your views. What do you think about Arsenal's chances going forward? Do you think that they can make top 4? I'm not even going to ask. Do you think if it was right for Unai to go? I think that's unanimous that he had to go. But yeah, man, let us know your comments and your views. And we'll keep it moving, man. We'll move into the next part. We're going to do a preview now. Okay. And we'll just quickly chat about...
Big game.
Massive game coming up at Old Trafford under the lights Wednesday night.
Yeah. Theatre of Dreams.
Yeah, game. Man. I can't remember too many times watching Man United on like a Wednesday night and us getting the W, you know.
I think the last time we played you guys when we won 3-0, that was midweek, wasn't it?
No, that was at the beginning of the season. That was on when you beat us 3-0 last year. That wasn't. Okay. That wasn't midweek.
Was that last season?
Yeah.
Yeah, last season when they beat us 3-0.
Lucas scored. I think Ericsson scored. I know Lucas scored 2 goals.
No, that was at the beginning of the season. Okay. Yeah. When you lot beat us, it was around August times. That was.
But yeah, big game, man. I'm excited for this one. Especially, it's a massive game now because Jose's going back for his first game since he left. So that's going to be interesting.
And you know what though, Jose's still respected at Old Trafford, by a lot of people. So I expect him, I expect him to get a good reception when he turns up, and I don't expect him to disrespect the thing either.
Nah, he won't.
Doing any sort of running up the line and all them strippiness when you score or whatever.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, we do.
I don't think he will do that. I reckon he will be respectful.
Yeah, he will. He will. He's been on a humble tip recently,
humble one.
The humble one, as I've been calling him.
He's a master tactician. I'm telling you, not just on the football field, but with the media. He knows how to play everybody, man. I'm telling you, I'm not buying it.
He is a big draw. I mean, like our press conferences have been jam packed every single time now. Yeah, and I think like our followers have gone up by like 2 million since he's been. He's massive. Yeah. Jose is a big draw, so
and he's at a big club now, isn't it?
Exactly. There you go. There you go.
But what do you think is going to happen on Wednesday, Pat? What's your honest thoughts?
I think that we can win the game, but I'm a bit worried about our defense. I think going forward, I think we have a lot for you guys to contain and handle, but I am worried that you guys can get at us. Rashford is dangerous, Martial is dangerous, and Dan James is dangerous. And I think at the moment we're scoring a lot of goals, and then for some reason, well, it's not some reason. I think that at the moment we're not sure how to defend. Usually under Poch we play a high line. Jose doesn't want us playing a high line. We're playing a lot deeper, and we're a bit shaky. We're a bit creaky. So I think we can win. But if we do win, we'll have to score quite a few goals. We'll have to score at least 3 goals, I personally think.
You reckon?
Yeah. I can't see us sitting on a 1-0 or 2-0. It'll be too dangerous.
So our problem this season, Pat, has been the fact that when we have the ball, so against your teams that come and they low block, and we've got the ball, we haven't been able to break them down. We haven't. So whilst you're saying, our attack and everything like that, we're struggling to break teams down. And this is what I fear, is that in the other big games that we've played, is we've sort of been the counter-attacking team, and it's allowed us to look better in those big games. Jose, as I said, he's a master at, especially big away games. Do you know what I mean? So he's gonna know full well that we're gonna struggle to break teams down. So he's gonna have. I reckon he's gonna come to Old Trafford. You lot gonna sit back. and he's going to play counter-attacking.
Okay,
whereas you lot have been on the front foot in the last few games, he's going to come. It's still an away game at Old Trafford. He's going to come, and then you're going to be very well organised, and then he's going to look to hit us on the break with your Sons and all of that.
Moras and your Delis
exactly. And this is my worry for us, is that going up against a very well organised Jose team, if we're struggling to break down teams like Aston Villa and all of that, we're gonna struggle.
The thing is, you say that, but against the bigger teams, you're gonna get your chances because we're gonna be playing football. Like against Chelsea, you had many chances because they're not gonna sit back. I don't think we're gonna just
Chelsea weren't organised. They weren't defensively organised.
And we picked them up. Game.
Exactly, and this is what I mean. I don't know what the tactics are going to be, but that's my prediction, that he's going to come 2 banks of 4, very well organised.
I think you're giving us a lot of credit at the moment, and I think that our defence is a bit suspect, and I think you guys will pick us apart in that sense. I'm hoping, like I said, I think we can win the game, but I think we're going to have to score quite a few goals to win it, because we're letting teams like West Ham and who do we play on thing? Whoever it was, Bournemouth. Sorry, no disrespect to them, but you guys have got much better players than them. So yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that I'm wrong, but I do think that it's going to be another 3-2 or 4-2 if we do get the win. It's going to be tough. I think it's going to be a hard game, personally.
So do you? Obviously, you can win, but do you think you're going to win?
Yeah, I think so. I'm confident. Yeah.
So you reckon how much you reckon you're going to knock 3 goals past us?
Yeah, 3-2 or 4-2. I think
3-2 or 4-2.
Yeah. It's going to be a high scoring game. I think whoever wins it is going to have to score a few goals. It's not going to be a 1-0. Saying that, and then it's going to be 0-0. But yeah, I can't see it. And you guys can score goals as well. You've got the quality to score goals. I think it's going to be a high scoring affair.
Jason, let's get a neutral's view on this game. What do you think is going to be the outcome? What do you see happening on Wednesday night?
I know, because like with Man U, they always seem to turn up against the big teams, like you said, innit? I reckon it'll be a draw, you know?
Yeah. Score draw or 0-0?
Score draw.
Okay.
Score draw.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, man. I totally get that we do turn up for the big games, in the sense that, you know, I expected Arsenal and Liverpool to blow us over, and they didn't.
Exactly.
But I think that the whole thing, innit, Jose coming back to Old Trafford, Jose just being sacked not too long ago. Do you know what I mean? I think it's all set up for a Spurs win. And again, just going back with my thought process with regards to the tactics and everything like that, I reckon it's going to be quite difficult for us, man. So I'm going to go, I reckon that we'll lose that. I reckon we'll lose. And I'm just speaking my truth. I'm not coming up here on camera and hyping it up for you know, we're going to, you know, like they do.
Exactly.
I'm just going to be real. I don't see us winning.
The interesting thing is that Jose knows your team inside out. It's essentially the same team,
exactly.
Bar 1 or 2 players.
Exactly.
He knows that, and I didn't think about that till you're talking. So that's actually quite interesting. He knows your whole setup.
He knows us, and he will know this person's mental, how to get at him, and
he knows
and he's gonna do this when you get to the and all whatever. You know what I mean? So I think it's going to be difficult. And I said the other thing, I don't remember us too many times on a Wednesday night or midweek game where because usually a big game, and I don't remember us getting too many W's, man. So the best I reckon we could hope for is a draw. I reckon we'll probably lose something like 2-1, maybe something like that. 3-1.
Game, man. It'll be a tough game. We're gonna have to see. Like Kane needs to score a couple goals. He needs to get back on form in the Premier League. In the Champions League, he's been flying. Premier League, he's been a bit. Deli's been looking good, and obviously
Deli's been looking good, man.
Yeah, Son is always dangerous. So
and again, we're not even thinking about momentum. So going into that game, the momentum's with you lot.
I'd say so. We'll say so.
The momentum's fully with you lot. It's the whole new manager. You're getting the wins. All right, you're conceding some goals, but you're getting the wins. We couldn't beat Aston Villa at home today. You know, we're halted. I'm hoping that Scott McTominay comes back. You know, what about
Pogba? What are they saying with him?
Pogba's still, is
he day to day or?
No, he needs to get back into training.
Okay.
So
what's wrong with him?
he had an ankle injury, operation, and all of that.
Be ready for the midweek?
No. From listening to what Ollie was saying, he ain't gonna be ready for that game.
So that's good for us then. That's definitely good for us.
I don't think that would be a game to rush him back. Yeah. I don't know if he's maybe come off the bench or whatever, but it's not something that you start him. I don't think we'll see Pogba till closer to Christmas. I don't think. But yeah, Scott McTominay would be a good boost for us if he could come back. It's crazy, boy. I remember when we sat here, I think it was like episode 2.
Yeah.
We talked about, John asked about Scott McTominay. Yeah. I think it was McSauce. Like he's now an integral part of us. Okay. Yeah, man. And when he got injured, I was thinking, difference. Yeah. You see a difference because we've got nobody else of quality to come in and replace him. Andreas Pereira inside in the midfield is poor, and that's the other thing as well is Oli versus Jose. We got an inexperienced manager. Yeah. We've got the players as well is not of the same type of quality that some of the Spurs man them have. So yeah, boy. That's what I think anyway. So let us know when you watch this, people, what you think. Give us a score prediction. Do you think I'm being a bit too negative on my team? Or am I you reckon I'm just being real and you agree with me that it's going to be a tough outing? Let us know what you think. Leave the comments down below. And also, man, hit the like button. Yeah, if you haven't done so already, hit the like button. Yes, but we've got a question. We'll move on to the next part now. So one of our viewers, he asked a question, didn't he, Pat?
Yeah, big up Si. Basically, he put a question forward to us about who he thinks or who he feels are the best free kick takers in the Premier League right now. And it was actually quite detailed because he gave us a list of players. So
I've got the list here. So he's asking for best free kick takers, top 5 in the league. So we've got people like Ward-Prowse, Ericsson, Wilson, KDB, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Shaqiri.
He's banged a few.
He scored one bang in his
He has scored a few. Yeah, I wouldn't have put him in there personally.
Yeah, Jorginho,
Vashi.
Yeah,
Luca Digne, Alonso from Chelsea, David Luiz. I'm not sure about him.
Neves,
Ruben Neves, Moutinho, Maddison, John Joe Shelvey, Grealish, and Mahrez.
So he's asking for the top 5.
Top 5, okay, I'd say Ward-Prowse definitely. I would say Harry Wilson definitely.
Yeah, I would go with that.
Luca Digne scored a few, so I'll put him in there. Maddison definitely. And then I don't know, the other ones are quite. Trent, I haven't seen. He scored. He scored.
He's more
one or two. Yeah.
His delivery.
I think the first 3 or 4 are quite. Moutinho, I know he's a bad boy free kick taker, but in the Premier League, I've not really seen him bang too many.
Neves is good.
I was about to say Ruben Neves.
But Neves is more known for his shots from outside the box.
Not really free kicks. Yeah.
I know he's got a 6 shot on him from distance.
Definitely not Rashi.
Yeah.
Let's take that out. Rashi scores like definitely 1 in 50.
Definitely not Shaqiri. I wouldn't put Ericsson in there as well. He hasn't scored a free kick for like 2 or 3 years now. So, no, not him.
So it's asking top 5.
Yeah.
So I think we definitely agree on Ward-Prowse, Wilson.
Yeah.
And you said Luca Digne, yeah?
Luca Digne scored quite a few. And Maddison, I would say.
Madders.
Even Luca Digne, I mean, if you guys don't agree, that's fine. I definitely have Ward-Prowse, Wilson and Maddison, 100% those 3. And the other 2, I put Digne in there. You guys might not agree.
From this, I'm thinking, is there anybody else from this list that we've missed out? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I'm trying to think as well now. Who's been cheeky?
Yeah, man. See, we're missing Cresswell.
Yeah. He's
missing Cresswell. I'll put Cresswell in there.
Yeah, Cresswell's definitely.
I knew there was somebody missing from this list. Cresswell,
Shaqiri and Alonso in there. When is the last time Alonso scored a free kick?
Yeah.
Wow, even David Luiz. It's been a long time.
No, Cresswell has to be in the top 5, man.
Cresswell in the top 5.
Yeah.
About these guys. When is the last time Kevin De Bruyne scored a free kick? Is he? Nah, more deliveries and shots outside the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll put Cresswell in.
Didn't he score one recently, De Bruyne, for Man City?
No, I can't remember it being a free kick.
No, I think he whipped in a cross that went in, something like that.
He scored a banger this week.
He scored a banger this week, but
it wasn't a free kick.
Yeah, okay, I'll go with Cresswell then, because again, he scored recently and he is dangerous on deliveries.
Yeah.
Above,
Didn't he score this weekend?
He scored this weekend, but wasn't it a header or something like that?
Wasn't it? Oh, because I know he scored a free kick against us.
Yeah, that was a sick free kick.
Yeah, bad boy free kick. I think I would have him. So Ward-Prowse, Wilson, Dina,
Maddison,
and Cresswell.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that.
You any objections to that top 5, Jay? No. So that's our top 5.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Let us know who your top 5 free kick takers are.
Did we miss anyone out? Because we may have missed people out.
Yeah. Let us know, man. Let us know. Okay, so we're coming up to the end of the show, the final segment. Who would you sign? Now these guys don't know. Again, I just keep it spontaneous,
keep it funky.
Yeah, man.
Keep it fresh.
So, who would you sign, boys, out of Trent Alexander-Arnold and Wan-Bissaka?
Ooh.
Do you want to go first, Pat?
It's a tricky one because it depends how your team's set up.
Exactly.
So it's because I've even said like Wan-Bissaka is one of my favourite players to watch because defensively that guy is an animal, he's a beast. But then obviously Trent Alexander, in terms of creativity,
he's an animal beast going the other way.
Oh man, as a Spurs fan and as somebody who loves attacking football, I'm gonna go against my morals here and I'm gonna go for Trent. Just because of the creativity, the excitement he brings. He can score a goal as well. Free kicks, deliveries, A1. I mean, he got 2 assists yesterday, didn't he? For both of Virgil's goals, he was the assist maker. I think he's the most creative player this year in terms of chances created as well. So yeah, I'm going to go against my morals here because I'm just thinking of if it's for Spurs, who would I sign? Yeah, but then saying that we need a quality right back because Sergio Aurier defensively is shocking. So I'll go Trent. So
you're going Trent.
Yeah.
But I see that you made an interesting point there. We talk about shocking defensively.
Yeah.
So Jason.
Yeah, I'd go for Trent as well.
Yeah, you want to give us some context behind it, some reasoning?
No, that Pat said the attacking, because I love an attacking team.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Obviously, watching Arsenal over the years, that's what we always did. So yeah, I'd take him.
So 2nd week in a row now, I'm going against these two. Yeah. These two always opposite to me, which is good.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm gonna go Wan-Bissaka. I would sign Wan-Bissaka over, and the reason being I totally get Trent Alexander and how good he is going that way, but I think when you talk about defenders, their job first and foremost is to defend.
Correct.
That is their job, and you made an interesting and a good point there about systems. Yeah, because I think if you put Trent Alexander-Arnold in the current Man United team,
you get found out every day, every game.
You do not see this because Trent is actually quite poor defensively.
Yeah, I've seen him for England as well. He's been isolated many a time.
And this is the other point I was going to say as well is we haven't seen that same Trent Alexander-Arnold for England.
Correct.
Because they play a totally different system. Yeah. And he doesn't look as good. No. Do you know what I'm saying?
So why don't they use the correct person? Like if Wan-Bissaka is available, right?
Yeah, but he's still young, innit? Wan-Bissaka's still young, so it'll take time. And look, at the end of the day, Trent Alexander-Arnold is playing for Liverpool and he's playing well. He's getting assists and everything, so I can understand. I'm not taking nothing away from Trent, by the way. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think for me, if I was signing a player, I want my defenders to be able to defend first and foremost. Ahead of,
because we're going off your point, we're quite lucky because Serge Aurier's looked good recently because Jose is allowing him to bomb forward and we're getting our left
to stay back.
Yeah, we're getting our left wing back, or our left-sided winger to cut in and also essentially make a back three. So Aurier can bomb forward, and he's not really got to do his defensive duties. So that's why he's looked so good recently. So systems are key.
It is, and I don't think Wan-Bissaka is actually as poor as people think he is going forward. I think if he was playing in a more fluid attacking team, he would actually look a lot better.
Good. I mean, for Crystal Palace last year, I saw him getting forward and bombing on and creating.
I swear he got. I need to check the stats, but I'm pretty sure he had a few assists as well.
Yeah, I think he did. He looked good last year.
So yeah, man, that's what I'm going with anyway.
That's a good question. Really good question. They're probably about the same age as well, aren't they? So in terms of age and in terms of longevity and how much you're going to get from them.
I thought Wan-Bissaka was younger. Or are they about the same age?
Trent's just turned 21. Yeah, Trent's 21 and
shame.
So they're about the same age. So that's another interesting point. So they've both got tons of years ahead of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's a good question, man.
All right. So viewers and views, let us know what you think. Who would you pick? Who would you sign? Would you out of the two? Would it be Trent or Wan-Bissaka? And I'm also going to throw it up on the IG as well at some point next week, or when you watch this at some point this week, and then we can have our say, because we had a bit of a back and forth regarding the Mane
we did.
And Pat, coming with bare stats and all of that.
Because obviously people are just going off. Saying
but all man wanted to know was who's the better footballer out of me and Jay. That's all man wanted to know. And then Pat basically called Jason Theo Walcott. That's what he called him. That's what he called him.
Jay knows I didn't say that.
He basically called him.
He basically said you lot are two completely different players.
Yeah,
you're more of a silky on the ball kind of guy. See you in the central midfield, where Jason is an out and out winger. He's got pace. He's got speed. He's direct.
No, you didn't. No, you said he's a speed merchant. And tenacious. That's what. Those were
trying to hang on to every
That's what the two. Those were the two words. He said a speed merchant and tenacious. They're the qualities that he gave Jason. That's what he said. And then Jason come in and was like, so that's like, who's better at a Pogba or Mane? How can you compare the two? And I'm like, I played as a winger all my life. That shut them two up, boy. I played as a winger.
You said a striker.
No, he said CM. He said said winger.
Winger, and then in one of the seasons towards the end of my career, I played forward.
So do you think you could do a better job than me on the wing?
Of course.
This guy.
Jason,
joking right
now. Speed merchant can only get you so far, and being tenacious. You need techers and quality.
Bro.
And Pat already said silky. Man was silky on the ball. But you know what? When the Achilles get better, Jay, me and you're gonna take it to the. We're gonna take it to the field for our viewers.
Okay.
We're gonna take it to the field, and we're gonna do some challenges, and then we're gonna see what's good.
Do you think when I play on the wing, I just ran past players for a second?
Yeah, man.
Bro.
You said Jason, was your best thing kick and run?
No, bro. I had to go past players like it was nothing, bro.
You used to do kick and run though, innit?
No, it's not a kick and run. I'd nutmeg players, but I go through them, bro.
Yeah, we used to kick it and then run.
It depends.
Did you ever do an intentional nutmeg in your career?
Bro, that's nutmeg. Ask Paddy.
Intentional nutmegging.
No, because a lot of people nutmeg people, but when they're running, they just kick it and it goes through their legs and they say nutmeg.
I don't. No, bro. Players in front of me, I put it through them and go past him, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I used to do. You think I'm joking, but it's all good though, innit? Like,
if you got the proof, innit? You got receipts.
Well, man seen the video. I've got the video.
No, let me make a point. Let me make a point. He came last week. It's there for you all to see. When I said that he ain't got no left foot, what did he try and tell me? That he's got a left foot.
Yeah.
And then mans have watched it back saying, I don't know why Jason's trying to hype like he had a left foot.
Do you like my man on the comments there?
No, not in the comments.
What, who?
Weber said you don't have no left foot, bro. He's like, I don't know why.
That was Nick.
Huh?
That was Nick that said that.
No, I spoke to Weber personally.
Oh, you spoke to her?
And Weber said, I don't know why. He said, I don't know why Jason's hyping. Jason ain't got no left foot.
Don't listen to what Weber says, innit? I can use my left foot, bro. It's not as tough as my right foot, but I can use it. That's the difference.
Don't worry.
Can you use your left foot?
There's gonna be some videos coming to.
Please. Can you use your left foot?
We've been through this last week.
Can you use it like you can use your right foot?
I can spray the ball with my left foot. I can shoot the ball. I can curl the ball. And you see when you do kick-ups, Jason, you're all right foot when you do kick-ups.
What?
You're all right foot when you do kick-ups, isn't it? Tell the truth.
I don't know.
Tell the truth. When you do kick-ups, do you use your left foot?
Yeah.
No, you don't, bro.
Anyway,
Have you seen me do a kick-up before? Have you seen me do kick-up?
Yeah. I've seen you. Well, we've been out there on the football. We used to play football together.
I'll have to jog your memory then.
Don't worry.
We'll definitely do the F2 challenges and stuff.
I think this is gonna come soon as my foot gets better. We'll do some free kick challenges. We'll do some kick ups, and we posted a video of Rashford doing kick ups with the tennis ball. You know, I wonder how many Jason will be able to get. I know I can do a few, so we'll do some of that as well.
I'll never back down from a challenge.
And then we'll see what's good, and then we'll put it out there, and then we'll let the viewers decide who's the better footballer out of me and Jason. Because Pat's sitting on the fence and them.
No, I'm not sitting on the fence. I'm just saying, innit, you're two different players, so it's hard for me to say. But the challenges will answer it, you know, then and there. So it's all good. It's all good.
I can't wait. I'm going into training now. I'm gonna get my foot ready. Getting ready. Come on, let's do this. Anyway. Thank you very, very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening, people. We are the boys. Everyone's a pundit. It's been another great show. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button. Oh, Pat.
Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. What?
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Right.
Like. But yeah, peoples, when you see the link, share it. You know, post it in your WhatsApp groups, put it on your Twitter, put a link to it. I don't know, just share it. Get it out there to all your football fans as well. Because we want to engage with as many people as possible. And obviously, we want to start talking about other teams, getting out there, having other people come on as well. So we want to mix it up. So yeah, the more you share, the more you comment, the more it helps us. So
wicked. Yeah. So anyway, I'm Semps.
I'm Patrick Tyrant.
I'm Jason.
And we're the boys. Everyone's a pundit. We're done until next week. Peace.
Done now.